Have you ever purchased a pre-owned Mac only to find yourself staring at an immovable activation lock screen? Hey, it's Elliot from McCrunch. It is incredibly frustrating to own a powerful machine that feels like a paperweight because of a forgotten password or a previous owner's oversight. Today, we are turning that frustration into a solution. You will learn how to use a second MacBook as your primary recovery tool, leveraging Apple Configurator and Finder to restore access. I start by showing you how to frame your locked Mac as a dormant machine waiting for a revival. I then walk through the recovery interface to explain the specific differences between the revive and restore function. Quick legal note before you continue with these steps: you must own the device or have permission from the owner to perform these actions. Misusing these tools to bypass security on hardware you do not own carries serious legal risks. This segment is a paid partnership with Unloxy. You can find an immediate fix for your iPhone lock to owner screen through this platform. Repair shops and phone resellers use this service to remove iCloud locks from iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches, and Mac computers. You get back full control of your device without any hassle. This method works in any country on every model and operating software version. Pay close attention now if you want to resolve your issue. Take your locked device and press the power button to turn the screen off. Turn it back on and select the eye icon in the bottom right corner to show the IMEI. Note the IMEI or serial number displayed on the screen. Write it down right away because this is a crucial step. Head over to the Unloxy site to create a new account or login. Open their iCloud Unlock app and pick your specific device type. Enter that IMEI or serial number you just noted. Agree to the terms and click the button to unlock your phone now. Each unlock costs 50 coins and you start with 0. You can avoid purchasing expensive coins by hitting the Join button below this video. Pick the membership tier that includes Unloxy access. Go to the membership tab on this channel and grab the gift code for 250 coins. This is a guaranteed way to get your credits safely through YouTube and Google Pay. Once you have your coins, submit your order and track the progress on their dashboard. The process is quick and the support team responds fast. Keep your device powered on and connected to Wi-Fi the entire time. When the status shows as finished, press the back button on your device. This forces a connection to the servers to pull the updated activation status. Your phone now lets you proceed. Skip through the setup and set up a new iCloud account immediately. This is a legal and constantly updated service for all models. Click that Join button now to get your voucher code. I view my locked MacBook as a sleeping giant that just needs the right signal to wake up. My first step involves gathering a secondary Mac and a high-quality USB-C cable to bridge the two machines. I make OK the working Mac has the Apple Configurator app installed from the App Store. This setup turns my second computer into a master controller for the recovery process. I connect the cable to the specific port required for DFU mode, which is usually the front left port on a MacBook Pro. I hold down the power button along with the right shift, left option, and left control keys for exactly 10 seconds. Success means the locked Mac stays dark while its identity appears inside the software on my host machine. I treat this connection with care because a loose cable can interrupt the entire reset. This bridge allows me to send commands directly to the security chip and bypass the standard boot sequence. I focus my attention on the Apple Configurator window, where a large square icon labeled DFU appears. This confirms my connection is stable and ready for the next phase. I right-click this icon to reveal a menu with two distinct paths for recovery. The first option is the Revive Device command. I use this when I want to update the firmware on the security chip without touching any of the data stored on the hard drive. It acts as a soft reset for the internal controllers. The second option is the Restore command. I choose Restore when a complete wipe is necessary to clear the activation lock. This process downloads the latest version of macOS and completely replaces the existing firmware and operating system. I'm careful to select Restore because it is the only way to reset the security handshake that is blocking my access. I wait for the progress bar to complete as the host Mac sends the new software image over the cable. I watch the final progress bar finish on my host Mac as the locked machine initiates its first clean reboot. My screen now displays the familiar setup assistant, signaling that the security handshake between the hardware and the Apple servers is complete. I move through the initial configuration steps to reach the desktop, confirming that the previous account no longer holds a tether on my hardware. My device is now fully operational and ready for a new Apple ID. While this method solves the activation lock, I occasionally encounter a different barrier known as mobile device management. This corporate lock is tied to a company server rather than a personal account. I handle these differently because MDM profiles can reinstall themselves even after a full restore if the serial number remains in a business database. I successfully walked through the process of using Apple Configurator to bridge two machines and reset the security chip firmware. I used the Restore command to wipe the locked device and clear the persistent handshake that causes the iCloud activation lock. My Mac is now free from its previous account and ready for a fresh setup. If this guide was helpful, we invite you to like, subscribe, and enable notifications to stay informed on future updates and guides.